Hey YouTube, how's it going? Venomous20 here tonight. Anyway, what's cooler than babies? Lots of babies. We only have one baby, but he's still freaking awesome. Come on, let's check him out.
Warning, all venomous snake handling in this video is performed by a professional. Please don't try anything you're about to see at home. Right on the stick, right up there at the top, right by that poster, is the tiny little 2-day-old Sri Lankan palm pit viper. These guys in the business are more commonly referred to as trim trigs, which is actually short for their entire scientific name, which is Trimaceres trigonocephalus. That's a hard one to say. If you don't think I'm pronunciating it right, go ahead and leave your comment down below and tell me how to say it. I'd love to see you do better. I'm not sure if you can see much of the tank. I think you just see a couple branches up top. It's a little bit of a mess. Bear with me here. Remember, it was a delivery room about 2 days ago. Didn't want to disturb the female while she was doing her thing. But I actually already pulled the female out of there because I didn't want her to crush this tiny little guy. So I will show you her here in a couple seconds, but right now we're going to go ahead and get him out because I don't want him to find a way out of this cage. This cage is built so no snakes can get out, but that's not a snake. That's like a little tiny night crawler. I mean, look at him. He's itty bitty. So let's go ahead and reach in there and get him inside something a little bit more fitting for his size. Now see what I mean? He's already looking for a way out. Come here, little guy. It's okay, don't fall. Gotcha. So you're probably like, Venom Man, that looks a lot like a jar. And it's like, well, it kind of is a jar. But for a little snake this size, it's about perfect because it holds humidity well. Come on, focus camera. And not only that, it's guaranteed that he can't get out of it. Oh. Okay, so you're going to go down in there peacefully? You're a pretty peaceful little snake, aren't you? Doesn't know what to think of this whole hook thing. Come on. There you go. You're doing good. Nope, not back into that cage. We're done with that cage. There you go. There you go. Come on. Good job. Oops, right back out. There we go. Gonna zoom back in then. Sorry for shaking you guys up. Let's go give him a little bit of a drink. Let me grab my spray bottle. Remember, just like it was yesterday when I came out of the womb, I came out so thirsty. The cock mouth was so bad. There you go, little guy. I don't like it. I understand. There, he's drinking a little bit. Of course, he hit his head from you, so you really can't see. Let's see if I can't scoot the camera over there. See his little jaw moving down there? Right there. Cute little guy. But anyway, enough of him. I will try to give you updates. Hopefully everything goes well. Some of these little tiny arboreal vipers can be very finicky, so we'll see. I do have my fingers crossed. Pretty good at raising these, but I don't want to speak too soon. I mean, young vipers, like I said, they're just tough. So we will see how it goes. I will give you updates. Let's go ahead and show you Mama real quick because you got to see her because she is drop dead gorgeous. You're going to love her. I have another one I can show you. She's in there too. So let's go ahead and check them out real quick. So that right there is the mama to the little baby. She has that beautiful blue hue. And trust me, right now the light is not doing her justice. Just really hard to light those cages the way that the top is designed. But she is drop dead gorgeous. She's a little bit skinnier than typical. Of course, she spent a lot of energy giving birth, even though only one viable offspring came out of it. This was the first time breeding for her. So, you know, they don't always get it first try. But she actually has a cage mate, which is also a female. We'll go ahead and pan over, so I'm going to shake you guys up a little bit. But this girl is also drop dead gorgeous. I love them because they have that big bulbous head. I mean, look at her. But she is a good looking animal. I'm going to go ahead and spray these guys down while we're sitting here. Might as well mist them and give them a little drink. These guys do live inside the tropical rainforest of Sri Lanka. So these guys like the water. A lot of times they won't actually come down and drink out of the water bowl. So it's very important that you spray them. I don't really know that you guys need to know this. Hopefully if you're this far into keeping a reptiles, you already know this. But just sprayed these guys last night, so I'm not sure that they're going to drink again tonight. Don't fall. Don't think she liked it too much. She's like, I just monsooned last night. We don't need more rain. Stop with all the rain. But for an arboreal viper, these guys have some big old fangs on them. So these guys actually have a pretty interesting fang. Figured I would show you. So this is their fang, the Sri Lankan palm pit viper. You can see how straight it is for a viper. It's kind of odd. And then this over here is a large crotolid fang. Not real large. We're talking the Arizona black rattlesnake. And then right here you have a bushmaster fang. So I mean, as far as tiny little arboreal viper, figuring this came out of a 6-foot viper, it's pretty impressive. But anyway, I just thought that was neat. Whew. Really glad I made it through that video. Glad you guys did too. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Not only that, don't forget to bite that like button. It really helps me out. Anyway, check back soon for new content. And this channel is always about learning. So if you have any reptile questions, go ahead and leave them down there in the comments. Anyway, have a good night.